Hey, this is Bret the Hitman Hart, and I got a very special shout out for my longtime fan, Guersan. Guersan, I want to thank you for being a fan of mine. I want to thank you for picking my character in the games. You play me so well, and it just means so much to me when you kick ass on that game. I want to thank you for putting me on your YouTube channel, and I want you to know that you are the excellence of execution in life. You are the best there is, the best there was, and the best there will be. Take it to him.
Hello, G Nation. I'm your host G, and we're gonna have a look at the Bret Hart character preview. Although I ended up recording this while I was live on the Champions channel, because that wasn't planned, but that's what I ended up doing. So I recorded it off of there, so you won't have the moves on screen. But I do show them before every moveset, so have fun with that. I can already tell you, very incredible character, really powerful. So let's have a look at that and have fun. But yeah, the first moveset we're going to have a look at is going to be the inside cradle pin. It is a 7 MP blue move finisher, deals 111k damage and decreases the damage of all your opponent gem by 75%. For 3 total turns. This includes both your turn and your opponent's turn, and pin the opponent. They haven't nerfed it, Moisty. That's exactly what it was yesterday. The leg trap Enziguri, 4 MP purple move, deal 59.4k damage, and choose 3 gems to make into 2-turn Juggernaut gem that will increase your purple MP by 1 on every countdown turn and make 11 random gems into botch gems at the end of the countdown. And the Sharpshooter 7 MP purple move, color submission, choose 7 gems to make into blue sub gems and do 30k damage for 5 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining sub gems turn into botched gems. Alright, it was 6 MP, oh well, 7 MP won't change much. 6 MP or 7 MP won't change anything really. Now, the trainers we're going to use. Yesterday, they used Honky Tonk Man. I don't think we're going to need Honky Tonk Man for that. We're going to use Wood so that we start with 4 more. I'm going to use Bailey so that my finisher does 125% more damage. Now, my Bailey is pretty low. If she was higher, it would be 150. I think 125 is going to be enough. We're going to put in Gooker so that it does another 25. And we're going to use also Honky Tonk Man for another 25. So that makes it at 305. But there's more. What we'll be using is my Montez medal, which is a maxed out level 15 armor, 133% blue move damage. The rest are not maxed out by any mean, or pretty average, but it's going to be 4 armor, but the blue one is maxed out. We will also be using the plate that is the smoke. That is the one that whenever you break 3 or more blues, get 3 purple move at the end of your turn. So getting that blue will help reload that purple should we ever need to do those moves again. So we're going to try that out. I think it's going to work better. I mean, the move is going to give, the finisher is going to prevent 75% of the gem damage, and we're going to have the metals that are going to prevent 40%, and we're probably going to have another 5% thrown in there. So, I mean, we're going to be over 100%. It should normally be pretty good, and we're going to be having a finisher that's going to hurt like a truck. So I don't think we're even going to care about having those Juggernaut go off and put a bunch of botch gems on the board. We probably won't even need those. Let's go see that. What do we have for opponents here? You say don't do Ivar. You want me to do someone else? What do we have for options here? I kind of like to use Bret. He's a striker, so he does kick out easier. Alright, let's try that one. My sound on. Alright, it is. Alright, so we're gonna drop those out. One was not really great placement. Okay, now we need 3. Take this one. Wait, that's gonna correct this one. That wasn't a great spot. Our finisher is already ready. Well, got rid of those juggers. That sounded definitely not like I intended it to. Okay. FRM. Some more. Okay, now we got our finisher that's going to do 441,000 and is going to reduce his gem damage by 75, plus we already have a damage reduction on gem that is over 40% right now. Let's see if he can get out of that. As I suspected. Oh shit! Oh shit! He kicked out! What the fuck? Striker with a huge cascade. That's gonna do that. That was pretty fucked up. Look how many cascade he managed to get it when they're under a minute. That was a lot of cascades. Alright, well, do it again. I want to replace the same thing. Okay. Do something like that. We got our blue. Alright. Or eardrums. I want to destroy them, but all there is. We're gonna waste one turn just for the juggers to go off. There we go. Let's put more out. This time he shouldn't get out of it. That's a lot of botches indeed. Alright, so we're going to try the exact same thing, except this time we're going to have Honky Tonk instead of Bailey, so our finisher is going to hit for a lot less. We're going to have 147% gem reduction. Okay, let's juggernauts. This. Okay, let's put more juggers. Normally you would want to wait for that one extra turn for those juggers to go up, but I kind of want to see if with 147, even if we're doing 303 instead of 440 like we were earlier, I'm kind of wanting to see if he can kick out of it, so we're going to try it just for fun. Because it might still be enough, just with the damage reduction. He's still getting 7k per gem. Yeah, but he didn't kick out of it. He could have with a cascade, though. I don't know yet, DCX. That's the first one I'm trying. With a cascade, he might have kicked out of it. So just for assurance, you might want to wait an extra turn. And you can always get just the submission out another time. And he's not going to be able to do any moves anyway. Alright, second move set, we're going to have a look at the diving pointed elbow drop. 10 MP blue move, finisher deals 140.2k damage and choose a 3x3 area to swap into green gems. The monkey flip, 3 MP green move, deals 61.8k damage and choose a 5x5 area to make into multiply gems of strength 3. And the spike piledriver, 6 MP blue move, deals 71k damage plus 11.4k bonus damage for every multiply gems. Trainers will use for that Lawler so that we start with more blue, Dragon so that our multiply gems are going to do 38% more damage and increasing the bonus damage for that spike piledriver. And they're going to create one extra multiply, which in this case won't do a thing. We're going to use Memrock so that multiply gems will have a strength of +1, making the monkey flip strength 4. And they're going to do 5% extra damage, again increasing 5% there. And I'm going to use Miz so that multiply gem do a 15% more damage, again increasing the piledriver. And this whole thing is boosting the multiply damage that we're going to get from when we use the finisher anyway. For a plate, we're using the HTM plate, which is whenever you break 3 or more greens, get 3 blue moves at the end of your turn. That should help with that. Let's try it again, Bret versus Bret. Yeah, I might Devante. I often do that mix up. But yeah, it's Demon. I wanted to say, not Dragon. Right. Put those here. Now we're gonna do some bonus damage. That did 400 and something. We're gonna get the blue here just so we can get everything back. We're gonna use that again for some extra damage. Unfortunately, it kind of screwed up the middle of this. We're still gonna get a decent amount of damage. We're gonna connect it to those. We're just missing 2 there, which are replaced by the 3 we're getting here anyway. That did 566. Actually, it did over 700. That was just the extra gem damage. And he couldn't kick out of that. That worked out pretty well. And let's look at something else. Other moveset is going to be a variation of that. We're going to do the Spike Piledriver, 6 MP blue move, deals 71k damage plus 11.4k bonus damage for every multiply gem. The Monkey Flip, 3 MP green move, deals 61.8k damage, and choose a 5x5 area to make into multiply gems of strength 3. And the Running Crossbody, 3 MP green move, deal 55.9k damage, and choose 4 multiply gems to destroy. So we're gonna have low cost moves, and hopefully we'll be able to use those green every single turn. As such, we're gonna be using pretty much the same trainers we did so that they boost the multiply gem damage of the Piledriver as well as the gems themselves. Except since we don't need an MP trainer, we're replacing Lawler by Demon Cane, which makes it so that moves that destroy multiply gems will destroy 6 more multiply gems. I think it's Ryback that does the same thing as Cane. Otherwise, you could have what's his name? Zombie Set would destroy 5 more, but 6 is better than 5, unless you suck at math. And for the belt, we're replacing the skill plate by the DX plate, the 2-word for ya plate, which is 50% chance to create 2 random X gems each time you use a signature move or swap a gem. Yeah, you could, Derek. Could use Santa Ogan also for that, since it boosts the gem damage of every gem, and we're going to be destroying a lot of those every gems. Alright, so let's start up by making a 5x5 area. You want to pick one that has a lot of blues and greens in it. This looks like a good spot. Our blues are going to do 70k each, or greens are going to do 53k each. We're going to pick 10 to destroy. I only need 1 green to get my moves going again, and after that I'll go for the max damage, which is going to be the blues. Then I'll finish up what I have with some greens. That should do a decent amount. 800k, 615 remaining. He's going to get out of it though. Not a problem because I can do it again. I can do it all night. Get those here. Now before we destroy them, we're going to use this. It's going to do 18k for every of those multiply gems, and we have a lot of them. That did like 700k or something. And now we'll do that. I'm gonna destroy just this one because those are gonna drop. And I don't need to waste 3 there. I'm gonna destroy all the blues. Too bad I can't destroy those multiplies there. We'll pick the remaining greens. And shit, what's his third color again? I don't remember. Purple, yeah. Pick purple for the remainder. That's gotta be nasty. 1.4 million. 1 mil remain. That worked out pretty good. And keep in mind, I don't have metals maxed out that add extra percentage to gem damage either. Well, if I destroy 1 green and 2 blue, that's going to count like 12 gems, and that's going to end my turn. It's going to be the exact same thing. Except we're going to go for a minimum on the first turn. Okay, let's put in a 1. The Sheik's Blade is useless because his damage is crap. Even if you increase crap damage, it's just increased crap. Sheik Blade is only good on moves that have a base of like 100k or something. On moves that are 50k, you're gonna need to use it 10 times before they become worth it. This. I'm pretty much gonna go for all the blues and greens, and this, just so that everything cascades. Million before mitigation. Might get out of that. Or not. Turn 1 win again. Let's see if we got something else. Alright, last spec without the gears. We're going to replace the spike pile driver, since we never really need it, and use the inside cradle pin. 7 MP blue move, finisher deals 110.9k damage and decreases the damage all your opponent gem by 75% for 3 total turns. Again, this probably won't be much of a factor in this. It's all going to be about the green move cycling each other. And we're going to be using Demon Cane again to destroy 10 multiplies. And we're going to use map this time for the multiply to be of strength 6, including the +1 from Memrock. And we got +15% from Miz. Let's see that. Here. Those being multiply of 6, I'm only going to destroy a single green. Because if I destroy 2, it's going to end my turn. Remain my turn, refilled the first move, so we're going to put another batch right there, just so we have more of the colors that we do want. And now we got greens that do 59k and 80k for the blues, and our purples are at 50k. We're gonna pick one green to cycle if we need it. Now we're gonna pick all the blues, and we can pick one more green. Hitting somewhere, no. Pick this one. $1 million. And he somehow did not get out of it. That works. Alright, let's try with the gears now. Alright, so now we're going to try with the gears. Again, the first one, multiply gems do 35% more damage. And the second one is receive 20% less damage from all colored gem. Looks pretty cool. Silver is always my favorite one because gold pretty much looks like a lighter bronze, really. Well, that's kind of what gold is anyway, as far as looks goes. But silver kind of looks just very different. Alright, so moveset we're going to try again. That spike piledriver, 6 MP blue move. Deals 71k damage plus 11.4k bonus damage for every multiply gems. Monkey flip, 3 MP green move, deals 61.8k damage, and choose a 5x5 area to make into multiply gems of strength 3. And the running crossbody, 3 MP green move, deal 55.9k damage, and choose 4 multiply gems to destroy. Trainers are going to be Demon Cane, so that we destroy 6 extra gems. Demon Valor, so that those multiply do 38% affecting or piledriver as well. Memrock, so that the strain is going to be +1 and affecting by 5% the damage of multiplies. And Miz for a 15% multiply increase as well. Right, that. This should be pretty nasty. Okay, sure, stop. Alright, so we're gonna put our 5x5 area right around here. We're only gonna destroy 2. That one and that one. That way it's hopefully going to remain our turn and we'll be able to do it again. There you go. Here. Still on our first turn we can use this. So now instead of 18k it actually does 22k for every one of those, which is pretty much a whole board -6. Does 190 plus 862, so over $1 million just there. And now we're gonna do more. We're gonna take 1 green to cycle everything should we need it. We're gonna destroy those 2 because those 3 will cascade. Can I make other blue cascade? No. Pick all the remaining blues. I forgot to check how much they were. They probably were a lot. And let's pick an extra green. Let's check how much a blue was. 86k per blue. That did 1.22 million. Minus gem mitigation. And he ain't getting out of that. Alright, recording again. This is the first moveset we tried, but this time with the gears, the inside cradle pin, 7 MP blue move, finisher deals 111k damage and decrease the damage of all your opponent gems by 75% for 3 total turns, including both your turns and your opponent's turn, and pin the opponent. Sharpshooter, 7 MP, purple move, color submission, choose 7 gems to make into blue submission gems, and do 30k damage for 5 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining sub gems turn into botch gems. The leg trap and Zaguri, 4 MP purple move, deal 59.4k damage, and choose 3 gems to make into 2 turn Juggernaut gems. That will increase your purple MP by 1 on every countdown turn and make 11 random gems into botch gems at the end of the countdown. Trainers for that, wood so that we start with more purple MP. We're going to keep using HTM here, just to be overkill about the damage reduction, really. We could use probably even more with the gear. Bailey, Motu to increase our finisher, but I got a feeling that we're going to reduce so much of the damage because now we're adding 20% from the gear, 30% from HTM, 75% from the finisher, and 44% from my medals. That's starting to be a lot of gem reduction right there. But we're going to keep both HTM and the Gooker so that we're adding an extra 50% to the finisher still. And with my medal, it should still be around 300k for the finisher. Should be more than enough. For the belt, we're back using the smoke, which is whenever you break 3 blues, get 3 purples. This. And ding, Bret. Okay. Let's do the Juggernaut first. Oh, we don't have a lot of blues on this board. We'll fix that. Now we're going to make the submission gems. This is going to give us our blue that we need. And now we'll just take some blues. Have some around. Okay. Go. Put another round of juggers. I could do it right away, which I would probably get the win, but we got the finisher, we got the submission ready again. He's not going to be able to do anything. May as well be sure and wait an extra turn when we're going to have a whole bunch of botch gems. I'm going to have to look that up, Light the Torch. I've never heard it. Gonna have a whole lot of those. Peek out. Fortunately, we lost a bunch there. And they got filled up again. We'll scratch that. Put more juggers. Probably not gonna need it. And now let's try to get out of that. And he could not. Alright, that's pretty damn effective. Alright guys, that is it for for Bret Hart Hall of Fame. As you saw, he is an incredible character. We don't know yet what his training or coaching ability is going to be, because he officially gets released on Friday, and apparently he's not ready yet. So we don't know yet what that's going to be. But as far as the moves and everything, those will probably remain what they are right now with the trial. So incredibly good character. As you saw, you can try pretty much any of the moveset and you're going to get a win easily. So yeah, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. If you're not already a sub, make sure to do so and click that little notification bell so that you're kept informed when I post new stuff. Have any comments about my content, leave it below. And if you like the video, leave a like and share. See you guys. Ciao.